Hello, good afternoon. This is day 6 of our 365-day challenge. We made it to day 6. Let me put this on here. There we go. Hey guys, day 6. Woohoo! So if you're on YouTube or Facebook, be sure to send me a comment, send me a hello. Let me zoom this in here. There we go. Hey, hello, Melu on YouTube. Good to see you. Day 6, January 6th. I'm so proud of you and me for making it to day 6. Okay, we only have 359 days to go. Hello, Bush Thompson on YouTube. Good to see you. So let's take a look. Let's do a little review. But first of all, I want you to take your finger and say, yippee, we get a draw 3D with Mr. Mark, yay. And take your finger and say, aha, we're learning a new skill. We're learning how to take these spheres and overlap them, shade them, put cast shadows, and create the look of depth, the illusion of depth. So day 1, all our lessons here are coming from this book right here for this first 3 months, as you can draw in 30 seconds. Totally recommend you get that. It's available at Amazon or at my website above there. Good job. Melu is still working on day 3. So this was day 1. Let me position this here so you can see what I'm doing. This was day 1, and we timed it. All right. And this was day 2. This was a timed level. Now we have these 99 levels of pencil power, 99 levels of skill of success, and that's a chart that's in the back of the book. Let me show you that again. So we're going to work through this chart over the next 3 months. And it's okay if you log in and you missed a few days, you can go back to record it on YouTube and Facebook. Okay. So here's the back of the book. This is page 177. And these are the 99 pencil power levels, and these are based on or inspired by my children's karate experience. You know how the karate has those skill level achievement goals, the belt, the brown belt, white belt, yellow belt, black belt goes up. Well, I wanted to create an achievement, a skill-oriented goals, a series of goals that you could have a time limit on and practice the skills to build up your drawing confidence, your drawing skill, and drawing enthusiasm. So right there, this week we're working on level 1. There's 8 levels in this pencil powers level. There's 8 sub-levels, and you check it off and you work our way through, okay? I'm just wondering, is Facebook on before I get into the lesson? I know we have YouTube. That's cool. So remember, that's page 177 of the book once you get it. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do a little review. That's the first day. That's what we did on the first day. We timed that, so you got into level 1 of the pencil power level. Let's see here. This was day 2. All right. We timed this for 30 seconds. If you can draw that in 30 seconds, and then we did a little exercise there. That was day 2, and then here's day 3. We did the universe. The sphere universe. Day 4, we did a variation of the spheres, using the spheres to draw the squid. And then last night, we did using the sphere again, practicing the sphere variation. We did some space hamsters. So today I'm going to kind of do a review today, and then we have one more day of this week, week 1, chapter 1, and I'm going to work on, I think tomorrow, I want to do this variation. I'm not sure, but I'm thinking tomorrow, before we get into chapter 2, I'll show you what I want to do here. I think what I want to do is, do you see these variations here? Hey, we got Facebook. Hello, Dar. Good to see you. I want to do this one right here. See the levels. This is level 6. This is white pencil skill level 6. The pencil floating house. This is cool. And put a little mark right there. I actually have a bigger version of that I did in an earlier lesson. See that? Isn't that fun? I did that. This was a kangaroo lesson, but this is the lesson I want to do tomorrow. I did this a couple years ago, and I think that's really fun. It's inspired by the movie Up, so that's something to look forward to tomorrow. All right, for today's review, I want to start this. I want to draw. Some little areas here. I'm going to draw. Go ahead and put some squares across the top. You should. I hope you have a sketchbook. What I'm going to recommend for the duration of this challenge, let me see if I can find. Here it is. I'm going to recommend that you get yourself a sketch pad, either with the spiral bonding on the side or at the top. And you can each lesson you do one page, and I would recommend the sketchbook. Getting a sketch pad, any size will do. I'd say 8.5 by 11 for sure, the best. Get yourself some pencils. Any kind of pencils will do. I like the Pentel PS209. Get yourself any kind of eraser. I like the click eraser. Get yourself some blending stomps. And I have links to all these from my landing page on draw3d.com. You can check it out. And then your dusting brush. That'll help keep your page clear. Okay, and of course, any pencil and paper will do. All right? I guarantee you, during the course of this 365 days, and I've done this a few years ago where I made 199 days, and the rule was that I would get a drawing done. I would get a drawing completed before midnight of whatever time zone I was in, and I would go live. All right, and so sometimes I would be traveling, and I'd be at an airport baggage claim, and it was 11:45, so I'd do a live drawing lesson sitting right there waiting for my luggage. Other time I remember being in an Uber car in a strange city, but being in an Uber and it being 11:45, 11:50, and in the back seat doing a live driving in the Uber just to make sure I didn't miss a day. So that's my experience from 4 years ago. So let's see how we're going to do on this one. 4 years ago I did 199 days. So this year 365. If I can break the 199 barrier, I'm going to be thrilled. Hello, Lauren Zola. How are you on Facebook? Matt Edwards. Hello. All right, everybody on YouTube and Facebook. Now. And a lot of you are watching the recording, so I'm going to welcome you to the recording. We usually have anywhere from, at this early stage of our challenge, about anywhere from 50 to 100 of you enthusiastic artists joining me live on the different platforms that I'm simulcasting on. But what's interesting, I was going through the last week, and we have about 500-600 of you will watch the recording. So it'll be interesting to see how the class, how the group expands. Thank you for subscribing right here. Thank you for subscribing. Since we started, I've gained over 1,000 additional subscribers. We're almost at 41,000 subscribers. Yay! My goal this year is 1 million subscribers. It's doable with your help. We'll get 1 million subscribers and followers and participants on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X. All right, so we're going to practice. We're going to review this week. And this one right here, we're going to practice drawing. Now, you need to practice this and see if you can draw this in 15 seconds. But let's just do one together. Draw the sphere. And I want you to practice this over and over again until you can do it in 15 seconds. This is just level 1. Okay, draw the circle. The light's coming from up in that direction. So then shade it. All right, shade. And then put a shadow on the ground. Okay? Now I want you to learn how to do that within 15 seconds, okay? And the reason is I want you to build up your drawing instinct, okay? Your drawing confidence, and your drawing enthusiasm. See this? Ice. I want you to be as cool as ice. I'm going to think of something to maybe be a nice acronym. But right now, our goal with these levels is to build up your drawing instinct so you won't hesitate to draw, to build up your drawing confidence so you love to draw, build up your enthusiasm so you'll practice more, okay? cool as ice. You guys are going to be awesome artists. Now, shade the side. I'm going to work on a. I remember one year I had an M in here in front, so mice. It was marvelous instinct, blah blah blah. But I don't know if I'll do that. I'll let you guys help me think of a letter to make that into a word that's maybe more applicable than ice. All right, 15 seconds for this. Now for 30 seconds for level 2. Let me follow along with this chart. I hope you buy the book. I hope you get the book from Amazon or from my website. Follow along. And we'll go, this is lesson 1. And this is page 30, chapter 1. So there it is right there, see? You check it off the wall, 15 seconds. Level 2 of the white pencil skill level is 3 balls in 30 seconds, 3 spheres. Level 3 is 22 spheres, 22 balls in 3 minutes. And then level 4, where's level 4 is the universe. We did that one earlier this week. Then level 5 is 15 of these spheres in a row, and we're going to practice that today, and there's no time limit on that. All right, so let's go to number 2 here. Richard Blanchard, a month of Secret City mural drawings would be awesome to redraw. That's a great idea. That is a really good idea. Don't let me forget that. We just might do that. We might do one of the 12 months will be revisiting the Secret City mural. I actually have the original mural here in my house. All right, so draw the sphere right here, and then now this is the level 2. I want you to be able to draw this in 30 seconds, okay? So the sun's up here coming down, shading opposite. Remember, give yourself permission to fail, right? Give yourself permission to make mistakes. Doesn't have to be perfect. I don't want it to be super sloppy, but it doesn't have to be super precise. Somewhere in the between. Just to draw it. The point is I want you to practice that 5, 6, 7 times, 10 times, and then draw it in 30 seconds. So this is 30 seconds. This is 15 seconds. And then the 3-minute one is to draw. I'm going to have to extend this one wider here. So I'm going to extend this one because this one is 22 spheres in 3 minutes. All right, so you put a dot in the middle over here, and go uphill direction, north, east, northwest. Start with your sphere, and then look at this. See this? You put 2. They get smaller and smaller. See this? And I want you to. You have 3 minutes. You have 3 minutes to draw 22 of these. Okay. So I'm not sure how many. I did look at overlapping. Isn't this fun? Even if you've already done this, do it again, do it again, do it again. This is a great warm-up. You know how musicians will practice the scales on their instruments, no matter if they've been playing for years and years and decades, they still warm up. They still have to warm up their fingers, their lips, warm up their brains. Before they play a symphony, so let's just like you. This is a good rehearsal here. Good warm up for your pencil. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, okay, there's about 22 there. So this is 3 minutes for 22 of these, and this is level 3 of the White Pencil Club. Now next week we're going to be working on. Let's see here. Next week, look at Milou wants a Secret City mural on a T-shirt. Hey, you know what? I love all these ideas. I love these ideas you guys are having. All right, so week 1 is the White Pencil Club. Week 2, we're going to be drawing. This is next week. See, we start with the table, okay? And then we'll get into the deconstruction of the table. Table deconstructed. See that? We'll get into foreshortening, and we'll get into the placement near things are lower. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about the drawing directions here, northeast, northwest, southwest, southeast. These drawing directions. Look down here. We'll talk about overlapping, the Renaissance words, defining 3D. I love the koala bears that are talking about style. Then we'll get into the timeline. This is, I think, I made a mistake. That's not our next week's the box. Ha! Uh, Next week, level 2 is the box. Now, this being a self-published book, I made a huge mistake in this. I forgot to put chapter 2 and chapter 3, chapter 4. So you have to kind of intuitively figure out where chapter 2 is. I just made the mistake. Next week is the box. Next week is the cube. So we'll deconstruct the cube. I just gave you the third week preview. We'll talk about the cube. We'll talk about shading and shadow. This is the yellow pencil power level, the yellow pencil lesson. We're going to practice 3 layers boxes. Then we'll get the yellow pencil skill level. Look at this. We'll draw the gorilla. Why not? We'll draw 3 layers. We'll draw multiple layers. We'll draw layers with windows. This is a really fun exercise. And then I'll be talking about the variations. Okay, this is going to be a really fun week. I love these variations. See the worm? Isn't that fun, you guys? Yes, if you guys like this, 1 through 5. 1 through 5 for the embellishments. Look at all these embellishments for next week. See that? Oh, this is a fun one. The robot kitty cat and the boxes that are opened up here. The pizza delivery guy. So that's fun. All right, that's coming up. That's the yellow, right? The yellow pencil club and then the orange pencil club. All right. So this is the white pencil club level. 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 3 minutes. Why do we have you time it? So you can build up your instinct, your confidence, and your enthusiasm so you won't hesitate when you want to draw. Now, one of the levers in the book is doing a whole row in one direction. But you know what? Here, let me shade these. Let me shade these. We've already done it here. So you know what we're going to do? I just spilled all my books on the floor. You know what we're going to do? We're going to go back here. I want to do this one. I'm going to do level 8, the mechanical sphere chicken foot. No time limit. Doesn't that look fun? Let's draw that one. That'll be a good challenge for us down here. I'm going to fold it back so I can see it here. All right, here we go. You love ice, but you guys are cool as ice. Instinct, confidence, and enthusiasm. All right, cool as ice. So this one, I'm going to start with a line going in direction northeast, and a line coming down here. See, this goes in northeast and northwest, okay? I kind of missed the center here. Let me see here. You know what I'm going to do? You know what? Hey, this will be a good lesson. I totally missed the center here. But hey, right? This is a good lesson in license to make mistakes, right? No stress. Stress is on the bus, right? So, give yourself license to flop. Why? Because making mistakes, it's important to make mistakes in order to succeed. So I'm going to go ahead and do, I'll put the sphere here. I'll put one sphere here. And then, now watch this. I'm going to draw these spheres coming down here. They're going to get smaller and smaller. All right, so we'll do that row. And then coming down this row, I'm going to do the same thing. These spheres are going to be bigger, and they're going to get smaller. And I'm going to erase these in just a second here. And then over here, look at this. I'm going to draw these. See this? They're going to get smaller and smaller. See this? And then over here, I'm just drawing really light to start with, okay? How are you guys doing? Is it? Give me a 1 through 5. I went kind of fast on this, so give you a second to keep practicing these overlapping spheres. How are you doing? 1 through 5. 5 is great. You're keeping up terrific, and 1 is 5 is great, and 1 is panic. Oh no. Hello, Jason Schiller. How are you? By the way, my goal is to catch up and shipping out a lot of you won prizes, books. A lot of you won books last month during my lives in December. I was giving away a lot of books during December, and I might do that again in one of the months coming up. But if you're waiting for your book, I'm shipping those out. And also, for those of you who were so kind and purchased art from my moving art auction, all my art from the walls, I'm going to be shipping those out too. So thank you for your patience on that. And thanks for your support. Totally appreciate it. All the funds from the art sales go toward our nonprofit Marcus Imagination Initiative. And we have big plans for next summer. Big plans for next summer. I'm gonna put some spheres on top here. See this? I'm gonna put some spheres on top, a pile of spheres, like a snowman. I'll have to erase that. See this? I just love this. You guys having fun? All right, let me know what city or where you coming. Whoops, wait a minute. I wasn't paying attention. I got to start with the top sphere and work my way down. No problem. Beep, beep, beep. No stress. So see this? The spheres, they'll come down here. See this? All right. Isn't that fun? We're using overlapping. And typically, we would have it be larger as it's closer and get smaller as it moves away. But I played around with the illusion there. I just have the spheres getting smaller as they move away from this main tower of spheres. So this is a really good exercise for shading. Hope you guys are having fun. Be sure to send a comment if you're watching. And even if you're watching a recording, let me know. Let me know how you're doing. And please, please, please post your drawings. I want to see how you did. Post them on the Facebook. Post them on my Facebook page right here. I have a couple Facebook pages. The one that I would say post your drawings to. I don't know. I think you can do it. I don't think you have to be friends to post it on either the Facebook pages. But here's one of my pages. You can post it to this page. And one of my, I think this is the commercial page. Okay. I think that's the business page. No, that's my personal page because those guys. So try getting on that one and post it there. I think you can post it there. I don't think you have to be a friend on that. I almost reached my limit of the friends, so you can post it there. And then here, let's do. I'll show you the other one to post it. You can also post it to this one right here. All right. Here, see that one? So post it to one of those, or you can post it to the comments on my Instagram, or post it to the comments of X. I think. I want to get. It's not. Oh, that's funny, Malou. Thank you. It's not a miss. It can't be contained. You're right. A happy mistake, right? It makes it look a little more interesting being off center. I kind of like that. All right, the light's coming from the right, so let's put a shadow on the ground. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this first week. Okay, our first week of 360 of 52 weeks, 365 days. Day 6 today. Tomorrow will be our last day as spheres. And then Monday we'll start on the box. We'll start on chapter 2 of that wonderful book right there. Okay? And I want to thank all the comments I've gotten and emails about my Dare to Draw school assemblies. I'm booking. I have room for your school. My goal is to visit 100 schools between January and June all over the country. So if you want me to come to your elementary school or junior high school or university, send me an email at mark@markissa.com, okay? Also, I want to invite you guys to participate in my really fun exclusive Zoom. These are, not only can you text me, but you can talk to me and I can see you with these Zooms. We have about, I don't know, a couple thousand families in Draw3D.com membership. However, we only have a small group that come to my Turbo Zooms. If you're a member at Draw3D.com and you're available Tuesdays at 6:30 Central Time, you can join. You can come to our exclusive Turbo Tuesday Live, just for you Draw3D members. Now, if you want to get a membership for your family, thank you everybody for your patience and let me do this each time. Let me go ahead and do my quick promotion, my commercial. And boy, I can't wait till Mike Ingram helps me hook up my new mouse because I'm having to use this little pin on the screen. But there's the discount code right there, 75% off. It's usually $199 a year, but you can get it for $49 for a year, okay? And it'll stay $49 for as long as you want to continue your membership. There's 400 something lessons, video tutorials, and these video tutorials are really focused on the drawing. You know, during these lives on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram, I talk about my projects and my assemblies and my books. Thank you for your patience. On the draw3d.com video tutorials, very, very focused on the drawings, and the same with my Turbo Tuesdays live. So use that 75% off and join us, okay? We'd love to. Thank you for your support and your membership, by the way. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Get that out of there. If you want to get a book, that's the book. You can draw in 30 seconds. Get that from Amazon. Get it from Amazon. Or you go to my website. I'll send you a signed book. You can get half-hour pencil power. I'll be doing lessons based on that. And for sure, make sure you can draw in 30 days. This is my my bestseller. Over 1 million of my books are in print. Woohoo! So definitely want to order that. And if you do order, make sure you make a comment on Amazon. Okay. Let's finish shading this. Suns above. Shade down here. Hey, Malou is wearing a Bob Ross tee today. That's literally says no mistakes, just happy accidents. Bob Ross was one cool cucumber. He was really nice. I met him several times at different public PBS conferences, and we had easels. We had demonstration easels next to each other in the. We were independent productions from different PBS stations, and we were promoting different stations carry our show, and he was over there painting his happy trees, and I was over here drawing secret cities and making all kinds of noise and going, "Hey, Bob, woohoo! Zoom, zoom, zoom," and whooshing. And the harshest thing that Bob Ross ever said to me, what a nice guy he was. The harshest thing he ever said to me was he looked over and he said, "Commander Mark." They used to call me Commander Mark because I wore a spacesuit. Here, I used to look like this, right? He said, "Commander Mark, perhaps less coffee," because I was, 20 years old and really loud and obnoxious. So, wonderful man, Bob Ross, cool guy. Here, shade up here, and put a shadow on the ground. That's why this on my Facebook page, we have this art. I think. Let me see if I have it up here. Let me see if I have that art piece up here. Let me see if I have it up here. It's this wonderful art piece. Let me see. No. Of course, when I want it, I can't find it here. I guess I can show you on Facebook. To take a look, Michael Calera, a wonderful artist, an old viewer of mine growing up watching my TV series on PBS. Here, this is, here, take a look at this. See this right here? See, isn't that fun? Michael Calera did this. I guess I can see cover photo. Here, I'll do that. There you go. There. And he calls this the PBS icons of the 80s. Mr. Rogers, LeVar Burton from Reading Rainbow. Hey, there's that handsome guy, Commander Mark. And Bob Ross. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? He put me up there on Mount Rushmore with those other titans of 1980s PBS. Isn't that cool? Here's shade down here. Look at that. Put that shading. And we're wrapping it up. We're here finishing up our day 6 of 360. I'm so proud of you guys. Less coffee. That's what he said. He said, "Commander Mark, perhaps less coffee." Isn't that funny? Joseph, that's right. Commander Mark and the Draw Squad. Yep. Yeah, I did. I wrote that book, Draw Squad. Let me see if I have one right here. This is another book. This is a wonderful one. This is called Drawing in 3D. This is a big, heavy one. A lot of universities use this in their drawing instruction for the students. Draw Squad. Look at that. Look how young I was. I wrote that book back in 1985, and that's still out there. It's still out there on Amazon. You're right. Oh, well, thank you. I have more stories. I tell a lot of stories. I don't know if I told that story in this book. I tell a lot of stories in the front of this book. I tell I tell the story. Oh, Mission Control. He wrote a wonderful uh, William Foster from NASA, Mission Control, Ground Control. He wrote a wonderful foreword, and they put my picture up in Mission Control when I visited him, right near the live feed from the astronauts. It was really cool. And I put a lot of stories in here in this book. There's stories of when I taught Miley Cyrus how to draw, and all the students in Disney, Witches of Waverly Place, and That's So Raven. There's a story of when I met two we were mutual fans, Dan Frega from Image Comics and Couch Doodles, and um, just all my, and Sam Ellis. He helped create Storytime on Cartoon Network, and oh my goodness, he did. I gotta read here. He did so many. Sam Ellis. He did Archer, Adventure Time, and so many others. Dan Fraga, Fraga Boom. Dan Fraga worked on Batman, Spider-Man, Silver Surfer. The what's that character with the claws? I'm having a blank here. But lots of stories, and then story of working with Jack Moore and Patricia Moore from NASA, and then story when I met the fellow Kevin Thompson, who was the Ewok in Star Wars, and taught the drawing with him. There's all kinds of fun stuff in this book. You can draw in 30 seconds. If you get it, I hope you enjoy it. Oh, I'm spilling books everywhere. All right, let me see. Another question. When are you going to do the Q&A? That's a good question. I'm going to talk to Mike Ingram, and we'll do a nice, either a half hour, an hour. It'll be a Q&A. I'll split screen with Mike Ingram, and maybe we can have you guys pop into feature you for your question in it too, okay? All right, I'm going to go and sign this one. I'm going to sign over on this side to balance it out. Hello, Sean Parker on YouTube. Hello. Now, these are the lessons. I want you to, if you just signed on or if you watch the recording, draw that in 15 seconds. Draw that in 30 seconds. Draw the 22 spheres in 3 minutes. This one has no time limit. Just practice alignment, overlapping, shading, and the shadow on the ground. Look at this. I forgot to put shadow on the spheres here. Got to put shadow. Got to put shadow on the spheres. Shadow, 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 shadow. Shadow, shadow, shading. Look at this. Have so much fun. Mark Kistler here. Mark Kistler live. Thank you for joining me. Episode. What episode number? Test. What episode do you guys remember? Can you beat me to it? Episode what? Episode what number? And then I know it's day 6. Day 6. We have one more day of drawing spheres. Day 6 of 365. One drawing a day. One drawing a day no matter what. Thank you, Malou. 118. Thank you, guys. There we go. All right, now I'm going to go cook Mario and I a delicious spaghetti dinner. One of the few things I can cook real well. All right, guys. Joanne is saying she's been watching since the 1980s, and she appreciates what we do at no end. Well, thank you so much for those kind comments. And I got to fix my glasses so I can see. I really got to do that. I love your comments. All right, guys. Thank you. Stay joyful. Stay creative. Be nice to each other out there. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 7 of our Drawing 365 Day Challenge. Bye, everybody.